Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2022 Stryker 3116 toy hauler travel trailer. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, then we'll close it up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right guys, we are now up inside the new 2022 Stryker 3116 toy hauler here. I've got it all opened up here, so I just want to kind of spin you through the inside here, show you some things. We'll head back outside. So we're going to start back here in the rear section of the coach. So the unit has the Happy Jack bed system. So you have two sofas on the bottom. There's a dinette table that you can put in the middle. That bottom will also make into a bed if you want it to. You have the bunk area up top. This one was ordered with the optional second air conditioner, so you're seeing another ducted air right here. Normally that would be a vent if you don't get that second air. Electric outlet on each side of the ceiling up there as well. Now this bed system here will actually go up. You can kind of see in the picture here. And the sofas fold against the wall so that you have room to bring in your toys. You can also see the little white screen room here. I'm going to step out onto the patio deck system back here. I left one side up, dropped one side down here. So you do have like a little tinted window effect, or you can roll that up, or you can drop down the privacy wall as well. So you can kind of set it up a little bit how you want it to be. Has a zipper in the middle and on each side. The windows on both sides actually open as well. Nice deep tent safety glass windows in the RV. Now there is a kind of rubber diamond plate on the little bit of a slope or beaver tail, some people refer to it as, the way that comes down. So it just kind of makes it easier to ride up in there. And then you have your traditional floor on up through here as well. Now you can see on the floor here, there's a nice big rolled up rug set up here. In that rug right now are two tables that actually go in here. One for this electric dinette, but then there's another one that would actually go in front of that sofa right here. Now on this little sofa area right here, that will fold up against the wall when you close up the slide out, or it will actually flip down and make a small extra bed. You have some overhead storage here as well. Now one thing that did change on the RV, you can kind of see that material underneath, or this woven rug thing under here. That is actually not carpet, but they use that actually on like some pontoon boats and things like that. It's really nice, easy to clean and maintain and spray off. Over here you've got 3 drawers along with some storage below the counter area there. There's another little compartment storage area underneath your Furrion oven there. Then you have the Furrion oven, which does have the glass front, also has the light up knobs, and the 3-burner stovetop up top with the glass lid that'll flip down and give you a little bit more counter space if you're not cooking. Greystone microwave and Greystone hood range with the light and fan built in. And then you have some more cabinets over here as well. Both those windows in the slide area will actually open. Over here you have a little bit of storage up above your refrigerator here, and they're currently using the Dometic refrigerator. This is a gas and electric refrigerator, where a lot of brands have gone to a 12-volt version. Little informational sticker there that talks about, max storage, max comfort, just some little odds and end things, Asdale composite sidewalls and all that type of stuff. You have some storage over here next to your TV area. Now the TV is also on a swing arm, so you can kind of maneuver it around a little bit once you get to the campsite and set it at a better viewing angle for yourself. A lot of counter space in this unit. There's also some more storage down below here. High-rise spring sprayer faucet with an undermount stainless sink. There's a couple different electric outlets over there on that wall. Now there's also an electric outlet over here under the cabinet there. Kind of stepping back and looking up here, we have a roof vent up there above the sink area. You have the other air conditioner, again, ducted air. A couple of speakers in here as well. Quite a few lights throughout the RV, even some accent lighting up there as well. You have a 12-volt ceiling fan in the unit. Some more accent lighting above the cabinets and around that ceiling fan. Again, storage over here. Stereo systems right here, along with a little sub speaker there. You have some little coat hooks down below the cabinet area right here. On the side here is one of your air conditioner controls. And then you also have another air conditioner control. The bed lift to raise the bed up and down, some light switches and ceiling fan controls right here. The little Euro chairs are completely freestanding, so you can kind of move them around, and they do have little footrests on them as well. And then you can see all the D-rings in the floor there to tie down your toys. On the side of the island down here, you have a couple heat vents blowing out some heat. The propane leak detector there. Another little vent area there. Electric box with the breakers and fuses. And then you have a little control panel area here, which has your monitor panel on it for your holding tanks and your battery. Awning in and out button, slide out in and out button, the auxiliary button for the lower red lights outside, and then some more light switches and water heater switches, water pump switch, all on the panel here. A little bit of storage on the side, and there's even another electric outlet on the side of that cabinet too. One of the side vents there to help vent out fumes, and then you have another window here in your hallway. Bathroom area right here. So you have foot flush toilet, glassed in shower area here, skylight up above, little fan up there. You have heat and air conditioning both in the bathroom area. Quite a bit of cabinet space here for towels and linens and stuff. Step over this side so you can kind of see it from the other direction here. So you have some storage below your sink area. Medicine cabinet area there. And that roof vent and fan also have controls on the wall over there, so you can raise that up and down and turn that fan on and off. Now you do have two ways of entering your bathroom. One from the bedroom. Lock on this door, by the way. You'd be surprised how many RVs don't have locks on their bathroom doors. But you can enter the bedroom from this side, or you can enter it from your bathroom as well. So kind of looking up here at the ceiling, we got a roof vent again with a fan. There's TV hookups on the ceiling up there. There's a plate right here where you would actually be able to screw TV to the wall if you wanted to. Light switch, sliding door there. Window on each side of the bed does actually open. Little shelf area back there so you can set some stuff. Now there's also the generator start, stop, and hour meter back there as well. Another light switch underneath of there. Now you do have a hanging closet on each side, and then you also have some overhead cabinet space. There's room to maneuver around the bed and everything. There's also some storage under the bed as well, and there's an electric outlet on each side of the bed too. So overall, really nice upper end toy hauler trailer. We are going to head back outside. I want to show you guys around the outside of the RV real quick. And then we're going to come back in. I want to show you what it looks like with the slide closed, just to kind of get you some ideas here. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the new 2022 Stryker 3116 toy hauler trailer here. We're going to start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around. Just want to kind of show you what's up outside here. So first things up, we had a minor graphic change, nothing real major. You still kind of have the white basic fiberglass with the lower black metal trimming. They still got the red and grays and stuff, but they kind of just changed up the graphic just a little bit. Up front here, they have a large storage compartment area here. You can see this one has the Blue Ox Sway Pro hitch sitting in here that the customer chose to go with. That's an option. You can get that or other brands. Talk with your sales guy about that. Back in this corner here, you can see the battery disconnect. It's also pre-set up for this tire link monitoring system that you can buy aftermarket and hook up to the unit. So definitely, again, talk with the sales guy about that as well. But that helps monitor your tire pressure and stuff when you're traveling down the highway. The baggage door itself is a slam lock baggage door handle there, so it's nice and easy to close. The unit has power stabilizer jacks, you can see there, and basically you just push a button, it comes down, touches the ground, and stabilizes it. They're not like an auto level system or a lifting type of jack. It'll, maybe lift it an inch or two at the most, but they're really there to stabilize it and keep it from rocking and rolling when you're in there. You have deep tent safety glass windows on the RV. Power awning with the LED light strip built in close to the body of the camper there. Has adjustable arms for tilting and water runoff. This front arm head up here has a rubber plug you can remove to manually crank it in case of an electronic failure. By the entry door up there toward the top, there's also an amber porch light that you can use. So if you don't want to use the full LED light strip, you can flip on just the porch light. They are on the same switch. It's a rocker switch, so you got one or the other depending on how you want to set it up. Down below, you also have a red accent LED lighting that runs down part of the framework. The traditional hover style step here, getting in and out of the entry door, rated for 300 pounds, just folds up and pushes back into the hole there. Large folding entry handle there to help you get in and out of the camper. Then you have a traditional RV entry door. It is a little wider than some brands, but it also has a traditional screen door, and then it does have the window in it that is prepped for the thin shade ready. There's a little blind you can buy to put in there aftermarket. Some brands don't have windows at all, but this one does have a window. Now, next to that large folding entry handle there is your model number and also some informational stickers. Talks about the 3-year structural warranty, the extended season package for the enclosed underbelly and stuff like that. 2-inch heat duct that runs down into the underbelly to help keep the tanks from freezing up. So you got some nice features there just to kind of help extend the use of the RV into colder weather. You do have 2 outdoor speakers above the big window there. Now, also on the window, you'll see a couple stickers. Usually they're located on either the window on this side or over by the entry door. But you'll see a sticker there that talks about being pre-wired for the WineGuard 360 Wi-Fi system. You can buy that aftermarket, replace the existing antenna that's on it to bring in Wi-Fi you can subscribe to. Also, you'll see the sticker there that talks about Azdel composite material. So basically this white fiberglass wall is glued to an Azdel composite instead of a wood luan. So if it does like leak, say a window leaked or a speaker up there leaked, it's not going to rot out a wood luan backer causing delamination. So that's a nice improvement to the construction. Obviously anything could still happen, you know, you never know in this world, but you know, it is much less likely to have some sort of delamination issue on that fiberglass when you don't use a wood product and you go with an Azdel composite. Next thing up is going to be your tires. You do have four-wheel drum brakes on the RV here, aluminum wheels, 6-lug. One cool thing that they actually do on this compared to a lot of other brands of travel trailers, this not only has the center point suspension upgrade there in this section that you can see pop up in the picture, but it also has shocks on it. Now this is very rare to have shocks and center point, or in some matters, even anything other than just the leaf springs. So having multiple systems here to try and absorb the road bounce and shock and just keep your RV nice is a really huge improvement for RVs. Again, most RVs do not have any of this stuff. They're just basically riding down the road on the leaf springs, kind of bouncing around. So I definitely give them bonus points for doing the shocks and the center point setup there. Up top, you can also see, we'll pop up a picture of the roof here. This one was ordered with the optional second air again, but there's some things up there as far as like the air conditioners, the ladders, stuff like that. Next picture here is just kind of showing you from the front side. There are things up there as far as, you know, TV antennas, plumbing, stack vents, roof vents, all that stuff up there, guys. You need to get up there and check those seams and seals from time to time. Very important to do. On around to the back here, you've seen when we were inside, obviously the patio deck system here. This basically just kind of folds up and then flips up inside the RV when you close the door and everything. Up top there, it is again pre-wired for the observation camera, that black piece in the center up there. And that will allow you to have a little monitor in your truck. It shoots a wireless signal into there so you can see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or trying to back into a campsite. It's really helpful. And then you do have two docking lights back here as well. Ladder on the back side here will fold out, has a 250-pound rating on it. You have another light here on this side as well. Down below here, you can kind of see you have the spare tire underneath the bottom. It's on a little crank down setup there. Also the power jack on the rear. There is the fuel station. Now this fuel station standard on the RV, and it comes with a little gas pump, and then also there's a little on-off switch and fuel gauge and stuff in there. You'll see when we get up to the front, this customer also ordered the second fuel gauge fuel station for his generator. Normally the generator would run off this main one, but you can opt in for a second fuel station, you'll see when we get up there, to run the generator on separately. One other thing, there are two of these as well, one on each side of the RV, and those are little vents that pop out, and that allows it to vent when you're traveling down the road. Just in case you've got gas and stuff like that in your four-wheelers or whatever you're using, that allows that to kind of vent so it don't just build up inside the RV. Slide out here, this again is the in-wall slide by Lippert, or Schwintek slide, something it used to be referred to, but basically it is a 12-volt motored slide system to pull it straight in, straight out. You have a couple little things here on this side, and basically you have your stove exhaust. That's the smaller little rectangle up there. So your stove exhaust right there, there's a little flapper in there that you got to open so that the smoke can come out. Then you have these two black panels over here. These are inspection panels and vent panels for that gas and electric refrigerator that you've seen when we were inside. These gas electric refrigerators create a lot of heat, and it all has to be able to escape out. But also you want to be able to get in there and check it from time to time, so those just pop off so you can do so. Now you do have kind of a little docking area here for, you know, your city water hookup here, your gravity fill fresh water tank, outside cold water spray port here, your black tank flush to clean out the toilet system, furnace exhaust, detachable power cords located here, cable and satellite inlets. And then popping up in the picture here, you can also see your dump hose holder and some low point water drains here as well. And then over here is your gray and black tank dump area right there. Then the big black square right there, that is your 10-gallon gas and electric water heater right there. And you can see here in the picture, the lower center there is the 1 1/16" drain plug, the electric switch in the lower left corner, and up top your pressure relief valve there. Make sure you relieve the pressure before you try to drain it out so it don't shoot out all over you. Now up here we have the second fuel tank, and basically that, again, optional. It goes right here. You can kind of see it down underneath of there. Generator exhausting out here. And this was ordered with the generator, the 5500 watt Onan. Nice option here. Now, just in front of that storage door is going to be some informational stickers. These are very important stickers. The first one's going to be your data sticker here, guys. This one tells you your production date. Most importantly, it tells you your gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the vehicle up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Don't exceed that. But that is also got the tire, a little bit of tire information on there, VIN number information, that type of stuff there as well. Next sticker popping up is going to be your carrying capacity sticker. Again, very important. Just basically kind of tells you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed that gross vehicle weight. Next is the unloaded vehicle weight sticker, and that sticker is telling you the amount the unit weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line. Next will be your tire sticker here, basically telling you again tire size and tire pressure information. Up front here you have a heavy duty 3/4 fiberglass front cap. Does have some LED lights in it, you can see here. Power tongue jack, again LED light built in, has a manual override on it. Couple propane tanks underneath the cover there. Heavy duty safety chains, 2 5/16 hitch ball, traditional 7-way Bargman plug. The lower portion is a black aluminum skirting, I guess you'd call it. Just kind of helps that bottom section kind of blend in a little bit down there. All right, guys, we're gonna head back inside. I want to show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside with the slide closing. All right, guys, we're now back inside the RV here, and I just wanna show you what it looks like closed. I went ahead and flipped up the sofa. This is important that you do this because you have little feet that have to come down and touch the main floor, and you don't want those dragging across the floor when you close up your slide out. So flip that sofa up, get it out of the way. Obviously, make sure your cabinets and everything are all closed up. You also want to make sure that you've kind of swept the floor, get any rocks, pebbles, leaves, twig, debris, toys, whatever, out of the floor, because the slide will run it over and you could damage your vinyl floor. So make sure you clean the floor before you run everything in here, guys. Now, all you got to do when you're ready, come back down here to your control panel, and it says slide in, slide out. So real simple to do. So we're going to run the room in. Again, this is the Lippert in-wall slide, or referred to as Schwintek slide it used to be. So all you got to do, push the button, bring it straight in and straight out. Now you can let off the button if you need to stop and go, check and make sure there's not a tree or not a water pole or electric pole or something in the way when you're running it out. But real simple, you can see it comes in, about 2-3 inches away from your D-rings down there. And you still have a little bit of room to kind of squeeze around here. If you want to open your refrigerator, maybe try to grab a quick soda or beer out of there, whatever. If you're stopping at a rest area, you can fully get into the freezer. Wash your hands or something if you needed to, but again, you can go to the bathroom area to do that as well. But it doesn't take up a huge amount of room when you close up the slide. Still got quite a bit of room in here. We'll put some measurements and stuff down in the description for you, just so you can kind of see a little more information on that. But very simple, guys. Once again, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Really do appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon, guys, if you want to be notified when I do more videos. Really do appreciate it, guys. Thanks again.